India's justice system, though founded on noble principles, grapples with severe challenges. Delayed justice, often termed justice denied, plagues the nation. The labyrinthine legal processes, coupled with immense caseloads, result in excruciating delays. Years, sometimes decades, are lost as citizens await resolutions, their lives trapped in limbo. This deeply entrenched problem undermines faith in the very institution designed to uphold justice. The poor, marginalized, and underprivileged bear the brunt of these delays. Their limited resources and lack of awareness further exacerbate their vulnerability. Their hope for a fair and timely resolution dwindles with each passing day. The Indian legal system, burdened by a colonial legacy and bureaucratic hurdles, struggles to cope with the demands of a rapidly growing and evolving society. The sheer volume of cases, coupled with procedural complexities, creates a backlog that seems insurmountable. This backlog, a pervasive issue across various levels of the judiciary, has far-reaching consequences, impacting individuals, communities, and the nation as a whole. Several factors contribute to the quagmire of the Indian justice system. One critical issue is the lack of adequate infrastructure and resources. Courts are often understaffed, underfunded, and ill-equipped to handle the sheer volume of cases. This deficiency results in delays, postponements, and an overall inefficient system. Another pressing concern is judicial corruption. While not rampant, instances of bribery, influence peddling, and lack of transparency erode public trust in the judiciary. This insidious issue further disadvantages the marginalized and reinforces the perception of a two-tiered justice system. Addressing this challenge requires strong political will and comprehensive judicial reforms. The shortage of judges is a significant contributor to the backlog of cases. India has one of the lowest judges-to-population ratios globally, further straining the system. The appointment process, often criticized for its opacity and delays, needs streamlining to ensure a sufficient and competent judicial workforce. Moreover, the lack of awareness about legal rights and procedures among the general public exacerbates the situation. The human cost of justice delayed is best illustrated through real-life stories. Take, for instance, the case of a farmer who spent years seeking justice after his land was illegally seized. By the time the court ruled in his favor, he had lost his livelihood, his health, and his faith in the system. Another heart-wrenching case involved a woman seeking justice for a crime committed against her. Years of court proceedings, intimidation tactics, and social stigma took a toll on her mental and emotional well-being. These stories, unfortunately, are not isolated incidents but represent a systemic failure to deliver timely justice. These individual stories highlight the urgency for reform and underscore the need for a more humane and efficient justice system. The emotional, financial, and psychological toll on individuals trapped in this labyrinth is immeasurable. It is a stark reminder that justice delayed is indeed justice denied. Section 4. The weight of injustice. Socioeconomic impact. The consequences of an inefficient justice system extend far beyond individual cases. It hampers economic growth by deterring investment, both domestic and foreign. Businesses are wary of engaging in a system perceived as slow and unreliable. This hesitancy has a ripple effect, impacting job creation and overall economic development. Furthermore, the lack of access to justice disproportionately affects the poor and marginalized. They are often priced out of the legal system, unable to afford legal representation or navigate the complex procedures. This disparity perpetuates a cycle of poverty and injustice, further marginalizing vulnerable communities. The social fabric of society is also strained by the lack of faith in the justice system. When people lose trust in the mechanisms meant to protect their rights, it can lead to a breakdown of law and order. It fosters a climate of impunity where the powerful can exploit the weak without fear of consequences. Section 5. Seeds of change, potential reforms for a brighter future. Despite the challenges, there is hope for a more just and equitable future. Several reforms can be implemented to address the systemic issues plaguing the Indian justice system. Increasing the number of judges, improving court infrastructure, and leveraging technology to streamline processes are crucial steps. Furthermore, promoting alternative dispute resolution mechanisms like mediation and arbitration can help reduce the burden on courts. These methods offer faster, more cost-effective, and less adversarial ways to resolve disputes. Simultaneously, enhancing legal aid services and raising legal awareness among the public are vital to ensuring access to justice for all. Tackling judicial corruption requires a multi-pronged approach. Strengthening judicial accountability, enhancing transparency in appointments and decisions, and fostering a culture of integrity within the judiciary are essential. These reforms, implemented with commitment and sustained effort, can pave the way for a more just and equitable society. Section 6. Conclusion towards a more just India. In conclusion, India's justice system, though facing significant challenges, possesses the potential for transformation. Addressing issues like court delays, lack of access, and judicial corruption is not merely a matter of legal reform, but a societal imperative. It demands a collective effort from the government, the judiciary, and the citizenry. By implementing comprehensive reforms, investing in infrastructure and technology, and fostering a culture of transparency and accountability, India can strive towards a justice system that truly lives up to its constitutional ideals. A system that is accessible, efficient, and equitable is not just a dream, but an achievable goal. It is a goal that holds the promise of a brighter, more just future for all Indians.